Meanwhile, it was a sad and mournful atmosphere at the funeral service of late Mrs. Fidelia Okamakobi of Umudioha village, Ihiala. She passed on Friday, 9th of September 2022 after a brief illness at the age of 48. Correspondent Emmanuel Chiwata reports.
Late Mrs. Obi, Nee Anyagolo, was the wife of Reverend Chukwukadibia Obi of Anglican Communion, Oka Diocese, and a staff of Anambra Broadcasting Service, ABS. After lying in state at Our Saviour's Parish, Emiel's House, Oka, the funeral site, the burial service was presided over by the Archbishop, Province of the Niger, and Bishop of Oka Diocese, the Most Reverend Alexander Ibezim. Archbishop Ibezim urged Christians to worship and follow God in truth and to be wary of their lifestyle this end time. The prelate, who prayed God to be the comfort of the bereaved family, lamented the high level of insecurity in Nigeria, stressing the need for all to be circumspect in all their activities.
It is well. The Lord will give you the heart and the spirit. Everything will go very well. I have no doubt. And a lesson for many of us, for many women. You see, what God made you to be that. And it does not matter. We cannot unmake what God has made. And at times, we went over it in the church. Prayers must not be positive all the time.
Earlier in a sermon, the vicar, Our Saviour's Parish, Emiel's House, Oka, Reverend Azubike Mbuike, enjoined Christians to see death as a reminder to live an impactful life because it is a necessary end for all mortals, even as he consoled the family, noting that the Lord gives and the Lord takes. The wife of the Archbishop, Mrs. Chioma Ibezim, described the deceased as a vibrant and spirit-filled clergy wife in the diocese who was very loyal and God-fearing, adding that her departure was disheartening. The managing director of Anambra Broadcasting Service, Sachido Obidegu, who led staff to console the bereaved family, sympathized with the family to take solace in the Lord and urged the husband to be exemplary, especially in a time like this, because people whom he had preached to are looking up to him, while praying God to use his only daughter to fill the vacuum created by the loss.
I want to believe and prophesy that Almighty God will find a way of compensating you for this loss in Jesus' name. As you also pray, Amaka and for Jesus Christ, and then also pray about your daughter. That girl, by virtue of this loss, will be a very big blessing to you. Any gap that is being created, any vacuum that is being created by virtue of the absence of her mother, her entire life will fill that gap for you in Jesus' name. She will be celebrated not only in Nigeria but beyond the shores of this world. All this we ask through Jesus Christ our Lord.
The deceased siblings, Engineer Romanus Anyagolo and Lady Perpetual Ofia, who said the death was a shock to them, described her as a virtuous woman of substances, praying God to grant her eternal rest. Responding, the deceased's husband, Reverend Obi, said the loss is irreplaceable, but expressed the hope that God will brighten his path and lessen the burden. He thanked the Archbishop, wife, the clergy and others for their support.
God will bless this. Said, we put in solution. Don't think that God has abandoned you. That is serious. I believe in my heart. God has abandoned you. Thank you for the state for the prayers. Thank my father's Lord for support. Sincerely, my mother-in-law, Mr. Justin, and my God.
Condolences from ABS, family, friends and well-wishers featured at the event. The deceased remains were later taken to her husband's compound at Ihiala. Emmanuel Shibata for ABS News.